Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Party Jamboree, Part 25. Part 25. Fellas, in the last episode, we began our journey on the Roll'em Raceway board, have been absolutely dominating for the record. We've been absolutely killing it out on the board. And things have just been going really well. And, I also just in general made my return back to doing videos here on the channel, and it has been really, really good and whatnot. But I said all my things that I wanted to say about that in the last episode. In this episode, we're just gonna continue, hopefully dominating. Keyword hopefully. Let me, dude. I gotta look at the board. I gotta look at that board. What awaits me 10 spaces from now? A lucky space. You know what? I'm honestly. Is there anyone near me? Ninja kind of, but like I don't think. I think honestly, I will be good to just do a 10, and then you just kind of like next turn you just yoink the star. You yoink 2 stars actually, and life will be good. But fellas, hope you all are doing well. I mentioned that in the last episode that I was going to, regurgitate a lot more conversation topics. This episode, because last episode was more preserved for just kind of getting my feelings out about the concept of being back into the swing of, recording in general. But fellas, I gotta tell you, because there's been a lot you guys have missed, I believe, since the last time I recorded. You guys, I didn't tell you about my Thanksgiving experience. I didn't tell you about my Christmas. I didn't tell you about my New Year. Like, fellas, there's been 3 holidays since the last time I recorded. It's been weird. But Thanksgiving went really smoothly. Just pigged out a lot, dude. I'll tell you what. Maybe we did have Thanksgiving, but man, sweet potato casserole. Sweet potato casserole is such a vibe of a food to have for Thanksgiving, man. It's like no other. I tell you what, my family, they made it with really good, like they put marshmallows in it. They kind of get crispy too, and it's like, oh man, let me tell you. It's good stuff. Ninja, that is unfortunate for you, but you will be just fine, I think. But yeah, like, dude, Thanksgiving went really well. Christmas was pretty good. I tell you what, man, a lot of the games, because typically every year I tend to always get Steam gift cards a lot of the time. I get a lot of Steam gift cards, and I get a lot of games that maybe I'm interested in putting into my backlog of things or whatnot. Sunset Standoff. Oh god, if this is what I think it is. Christ, it is. Okay, man, like, all right, dude. We'll be fine. We'll be fine at the end of the day. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it ended up me getting a bunch of stuff from the Steam Winter Sale got me back into the mood to well, this is going to be peculiar. It got me back into the mood to get into roguelikes, which I think also probably halted my progress of getting back into this channel, because I mean, we're not playing a roguelike on the channel right now, fellas. We're playing Mario Party Jamboree, and then after the dust settled with all that, I got back into the flow of I could get more back into the flow of like properly recording for this channel and whatnot. Okay, dude, you just got to juke him out last second. That's the end goal. I'm kind of surprised I'm autopilot doing this, like, at all. No! It was the dude, it was the last round, man. It was the last round. How could I do this? How could I do this? Honestly, how could I do this? It's okay. Doing my best, fellas. But I also told you guys, this has been something I've been talking about maybe since Mario 64 was close to ending, but also it was something I brought up a lot in conversations towards the beginning of this Let's Play. I have been talking a lot about the concept of me just trying to get a lot of, consistency into my life and just keeping myself productive and whatnot. And I'll tell you what, a lot of the real life stuff I've had to take care of in productivity in that regard that I told you guys about towards the start of this Let's Play. I've been keeping up with that, but of course, one of the biggest things I took pride in, having in my little productive loop was these videos. So taking that out of the loop, man, has been like a lot of the time that I spent in the day, like working through productivity, was actually these videos. And I really enjoyed it. So like when I didn't have it, man, there's just a lot of this dead air, this gap of like time where I could be, you know, doing cool stuff, but I'm not. And I think, you know, getting back into the flow of doing these videos, it's going to really help with occupying my life a lot more, which is something I really enjoy. There's no freaking way, dude. This is insane. This is actually, I feel like I'm doing criminal acts. This board, man. This is, it almost just doesn't feel fair, you know? Like, in the weirdest sense of things, it just doesn't feel fair what I'm doing. I have 4 stars. I just feel like I've committed a crime, you know? And then on top of this, man, let's steal from, like, Ninja. Let's steal from Ninja. Good lord. This feels... I almost feel bad. Like, this is the crazy part, is I almost feel bad. Do I, in the grand scheme of things, feel bad? No. No, I think we're going to be fine at the end of the day. But, is what it is. But yeah, man. I just, you know, I've gotten into... Oh, it's a versus space. I've really gotten into the flow of just, like, playing a bunch of roguelike stuff. But then, you know, once I got off of that, my motivation to do stuff on this channel really started, like, coming back. And like I said, I don't think that was the reason that I kind of strayed away from this channel for a bit. I think it was just life stuff got in the way, and then I got into that stuff and then got just really laser focused on all that. And then it was a whole slew of things. And then, you know, beginning of this year, I'm not really going to go into specifics because I don't personally feel comfortable with doing it, but a lot of crazy stuff has been happening since the beginning of this year that I've had to tend to, and it's just been generally been a mess. And I feel as if, honestly, mentally, what helps me a lot, literally something I was thinking about was, man, in the midst of all this, something that I think would help me mentally is just, you know, actually, that's crazy that Yoshi didn't think to go around. Why am I'm in the practice, man. Something that would help me a lot is just recording videos and just kind of talking about things. Of course, I'm not going to vent out anything that I got going on in my personal life because I don't personally feel as if on the content creation front, it's good to air out a lot of that stuff as much as it may feel tempting for whatever reason. But I've got people in my life to do that for, and ultimately, I think that's what matters. But yeah, it just, I mean, it's just, oh my God, I looked away for half a second. I almost got crushed. But yeah, man, it just feels so good to be back. Oh, man, I told myself that I wasn't going to say that any of this episode, but look at me. But yeah, man, this board's been going so well. It's been going so well. But yeah, fellas, I think something I mentioned in the last episode is that I'm looking a lot more into the concept of doing stuff with Let's Playing Donkey Kong 64. Even if it's any percent, I don't know why. I've just been thinking about it a lot, and I think it could be really, really cool. I will tell you, and maybe this is something that I brought up when I did initially bring up doing a Let's Play of Donkey Kong 64, but I do think, honest to God, if I do a Let's Play of it. Now, I know I had this whole mindset when I did Super Mario 64 that, you know, I was playing the 3D All-Stars version. Did I just hear something? Is there a Discord noise? I was talking loud enough, so I didn't know if there was a Discord noise, but, you know, like, I had this thing of, like, I wanted to play the 3D All-Stars version because it helped make the game feel a lot more casual for me, right? And with DK64, I can make the argument that I wouldn't use the Tag Anywhere mod, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically just a cheat code sort of mod that allows you to, ooh, they might get this. Ooh, they might get this. I mean, not that I'm really shooting for it. I think it's, yeah, it's all them, man. But, you know, the Tag Anywhere mod basically makes it so that instead of having to, what is it? Instead of having to go to the different Kong barrels around different areas to switch your Kong, you can just switch your Kong on the fly with the D-pad, which is so handy. I first discovered its existence through the fact that it was a quality of life feature for the Donkey Kong 64 randomizer, right? And it's just so handy. I mean, like, you know, I think while I have such a big appreciation for that game because, you know, it was the first ever video game I ever played, You know, as the first memory I ever have, ever, as a human being, was being 3 years old in a dingy room playing Donkey Kong 64 around my sister. You know what I mean? That's the memory I have, dude. And while, of course, the original game will, of course, always hold a special place in my heart, the quality of life, listen, I'm all for the authenticity of making things feel super casual. I can make it feel super. It feels casual enough just playing with Tag Anywhere, man. I'm not... It's so back and forth, and I think genuinely, while I get at the time what they were trying to do with the going back and forth with the barrel thing, man, it just didn't age well in the grand scheme of things. Hot cross blocks, man, huh? Oh, jeez. Okay. Like, while I get what the motive was in the grand scheme of things, I do genuinely think that it just didn't age that well, right? I don't think it ages as well nowadays, and I think I would much rather have it just be activated through the means of the D-pad. What are we doing? Let's go. Let's go. And I'm moving forward more. Who would have thunk it? I'm going second option, you know? Second option just feels correct. And correct it was. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. I can do this. Oh, dude, third one's my vibe. I don't know why. Third one's just my vibe. You know, I thought someone would have been shooting for that. I've never been this fortunate. I don't know where this good luck charm has come from, this this board, but it's much appreciated, for the record. Okay, well, hold on. You're starting to jinx it. Calm down now. I'm gonna go second. First or second would probably be... Oh my god, everyone thought to go first, and I went second. This is crazy, dude. I've never had this good of luck on this minigame, like, ever. Dude, if this works... No. Nobody got anywhere, though, so, I mean, frankly, I'm kind of balling. Bottom? Can we do bottom? Wait, I can't do bottom here, can I? I can! I actually didn't think it worked. Dude, that was a crazy sweep there. I did put these guys on hard difficulty, too. I'm just getting kind of, like, crazy luck, honestly, this board. Like, it has been such a astronomical sweep. It's kind of unreal. But, yeah, so Tag Anywhere mod for DK64, I think, will 100% be a thing we do. I also think this was something that I talked about a little bit when I initially talked about doing a Let's Play of that game, but I don't think we'll be 100%ing the game. If we do, guys, I'm going to have to map out so much of how I want to do that process, because it's gonna be such a hefty Let's Play if we're doing 100%. I mean, if we're doing 100%, it's going to be all the golden bananas that you can theoretically do without having to do a bunch of other stuff with the other collectibles, because I am not doing, like, all colored bananas, all rareware coins and all that. I'm not doing that. Guys, respectfully, I love this game with all my heart. I am not doing that much. Okay, that's not... My 100% will not consist of that, okay? That's just... I want to make that abundantly clear. I want to make that abundantly clear. Just straight out, okay? But... Triple dice, holy! You'll love to see it. Creepy dice block. You kind of don't love to see it. But I mean, like, I could... Listen, man. I could see Creepy Dice Block honestly having some pretty decent applications on this board. It's just, do I ever know how to use Creepy Dice Block to its most efficient something to that effect? No, I don't. To put it simply, I really don't. And it's a bizarre situation. But I'm sure one day I'll learn. The CPUs, I could probably take a couple notes from the CPUs, really. Oh, fellas, you know what I just realized I'm going to have to do when I get around to editing these, by the way? I had, like, audio balancing settings that I used between the game audio and, like, upping the dB count for the game audio and the dB count for my mic. I think it was, like, 8 and 5. It was different depending on if it was something I was streaming through my capture card. I think if it was through my capture card, it was 5, so... There's that, and then I think for my mic, it's always been 8 dB at 60 volume on the Windows volume limiter. I know none of you guys probably care about this, but this is just something I thought. Like, I'm going to have to remember that stuff, which I think I've got it right. I think I've got it right, but it's just the little things that I got to get back around to, especially since, again, I changed around some of my settings for, I changed some of my settings around for streaming stuff. You know, I have to change the audio tracks to being only locked to one track, because if I don't, then one of the tracks is going to get muted, whether it's desktop audio or my mic. Usually it ends up being my mic, and it's kind of like, it's kind of a whole thing, right? But, you know, really all I lose by, well, I was about to say, wait, what do I lose out of making everything one track in recordings? I lose the ability to separately balance the audio between my mic and my game audio, which makes a bigger difference than you would think. It actually makes things really annoying, and I hate it. I hate it, quite frankly. I think there's a way you can set things up in such a way where you don't have to change around some of that stuff, but if there is, I have yet to know anything about it. By the way, I feel like I'm going to be on autopilot too much and, like, massively mess up here, but no, could you, like, hey, cut that out. Oh my god, he almost got me. Please. Woo, he almost got me. Oh, he almost got me. Good. Wait. That should have, by all accounts, fellas, that should have hit me. Oh. Oh my god, bro. That was scary. It's okay. We're good. We're good. We're chill. We're very, very chill. Everything's swell right now, okay? Everything's so swell. Things are just still going insane, by the way. 4 stars. Ninja's got a star. I don't even really care. I don't even really care. 28. I mean, honestly, dude, I'm not even looking to get the star. Honestly, if anything, I'll set up to go the other way. Well, no, actually, wait. Oh, they got ran off. I mean, I guess I could try and race Yoshi. I could try and race Yoshi to the route the star's at right now. You know, I've got a... If I could get decent... Was that oh, I thought that was a triple dice. Huh. Dude, come on, man. Come on, man. I think, though, I do think that Golden Warp Pipes, I believe, do start spawning on turn 8 for 15 turn boards. So I do think that I am going to be able to snag one of these. Yoshi might snag him. He's probably gonna snag one here. That's rough. Oh no, he didn't? I didn't mean to say yes over that. I didn't mean to say yes over that. Maybe they don't spawn. Actually, I have no clue. Either that or... Well, you know what? Yoshi probably didn't want to do that because I think it would have put him under the... Well, no, it wouldn't have put him under the coin amount that he needs for a star, right? Because you need 20 for a star. So I actually don't know if maybe they just haven't spawned yet or how that whole process is going, really. Hey, congratulations, Ninja, on your first lap. Congratulations to you. What are you getting here? What are you getting? 10 coins. Not bad. Not bad. If there is, honestly, a Golden Warp Pipe, I would love to get it next turn. Although next turn will probably be next episode because we're at 18 minutes. So we're probably just going to finish out this turn, do that whole shebang, do the minigame. Listen, if you... Honestly, fair. I mean, listen, as much as I could act mad, as much as I could act just so, you know, big and bad about it, I'm not going to. I mean, honestly, I think I've been dominating too much this game. If I'm just going to keep it completely up front with you, I think I've been dominating a tad too much. So, you know, tis what it is. Tis what it is. I've never said that before. That's brand new for me. Granite Getaway. Hey, hold on. This is a minigame I'm strong with. I thought it was going to give me a minigame that I haven't really come across a minigame that I, like, truly hate yet. I mean, honestly, I do think... Oh, shoot. I do think that Hot Cross Blocks probably gets categorized in that, but I mean, we dominated. We dominated so much in Granite. Sorry, I got so scared there. We dominated so much in Granite Getaway that it just like kind of didn't matter. We're doing pretty good here. I mean, Granite Getaway is kind of... I have to truly be turning my brain off to kind of mess up at this, man. I mean, I feel like really a lot of the times this is like... If you're playing with human players, it usually ends up in like a 4-way tie a lot of the time, I've noticed. Go, go. Ooh, I don't like it. Dang, rest in peace, Spike. You will be missed. I almost got my day messed up there. Unironically, almost got my day messed up. Holy moly. Hey, we did it. Fellas, we did it. Yeah, we did it. Ooh, you can't see it because I don't do webcam or anything, but I was doing a little jig there. Just thought you guys should know. Dude, wait, we got 20 coins for that? Ooh.
New turn.
Ooh, that's so good. Hey, new turn? Not yet. Fellas. Okay, I've been... It's kind of dawning on me now that I'm paused. I've been really talkative. I apologize if the stream of conscious talking has not been your thing. I think it's been more of a thing than past episodes, but it's probably going to be like this for a little bit until I, run out of banter topics a little bit, but maybe it won't. What do I know, right? Anyways, fellas, that's going to do it for this episode of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Pretty good episode. We've just continued our reign. Hey, if anything, though, me getting a star stolen from me, listen, I like the variety. I like that, there's a little bit of tension now. Not a ton of tension, but there's a little bit of tension that we have to go off of. And honestly, I think things are, all things considered, still going extremely smooth going into what turn? Turn 10? Oh my God, turn 10? Yeah, we're things are just going extremely smoothly, and I'm very, very happy about that. I know I talked about this at the end of the last episode, but it feels so good to be back. I'm so hyped about being back into the flow of these videos, and I just wanted to make that known again real quick. I'm sure I'll come down from my hype of being back onto the train of recording these for you guys sometime soon, but for now, you guys might have a few episodes where you have to deal with me being like this, and you know what? That's okay. If it's not okay with some of you, you'll just have to deal with it. But, fellas, that's going to do it for this episode of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. It's your life. Do what you want. I don't really care. And I will see you, fellas, in the next video. Bye-bye, guys!